sorry about the wobbly camera. YouTube, with having shorts now, wants people to live stream in a portrait. And when I set this up, I could find where to make it horizontal because I don't want to live stream in portrait. Anyway, so I tried to hit live and it said, you need to fix the orientation or rotate your phone. It sounded just like that too. And so I had to, I don't know, I figured it out somehow and got it fixed. So, hello, Andy. Oh, okay, so that's the chat. That's cool. Tess, what's up, Tess? Thank you guys for being here. There's new buttons here. It's been a minute since I've done a live stream. Welcome, everybody. Who else do we have in the house? I was going to do a shorts video, but then I kind of wanted to talk more about what I've been doing with my van stuff, and so that's what this YVE. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but hello and welcome. Thank you for coming. I am buying a Ford Transit mid-roof long wheelbase Eve. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's very simple. I like it. YVE, Eve. Yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and give an update about this van and the progress of it, and also talk about just my ideas and thoughts and things that are happening along with that. So I have been watching, I never really before ordering my van watched many cargo van videos. I watched some conversion vans, you know, like of how people built theirs out and what that was about, but I never really dived into it like I have now with insulation and sound deadening and what people are using to frame out their vans and how they're framing out their vans. And there's, oh my goodness, so much information, and I'm actually tempted to start buying certain things already based on lead times, because there's some things, like, it's hard because I know I'm going to want to put some more windows in my van, but I'm just down here looking because I've got the chats don't like to stay up on the screen. So this is what I'm looking at here. Okay. Anyway, so I'm not sure exactly which windows I want to do, and I'm going to have my bed widthwise in the van, and I am tall, very tall, so I'm going to try to maximize the amount of length I can get out of my bed and not put insulation, you know, in the back there. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll do some flares, the bump out things that go into vans. I don't know if I want to go that route, because some of the videos I've watched, people have been able to get like 73 inches or I think 74 inches, 75 inches. And I would like to have at least a full size bed in my van. So, anywho, yeah, I'm going to be camping out of my van for a while before I really build it out, because just like the flares, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put my kitchen. I was initially thinking when you open up the sliding door, the kitchen would be there. But now I'm thinking that since my chairs are going to swivel, my driver and passenger seat are going to swivel, I maybe putting the kitchen where the slider door opens is a better idea. I just wanted my van to feel very open inside and not cramped and closed, because I've been in some of those before not any conversion ones, but in ones that have been like professionally built by companies, corporations, and they can be pretty tight inside. So we'll see what, uh, I'm going to kind of have like, I'm going to throw in, I know for sure, like a basic bed made out of 2x4s and plywood, um, to see how high. I mean, I kind of have an idea of how high it's going to be, the maximum length of where it's going to allow me. So I'll base that on how high the bed's going to be. And then from there, I'll probably just like throw my existing tables that I have in there and strap them down to just really get a feel. I'm in no rush necessarily to do the full build. Some things I'm sure I'll be in a rush to do because I'm guesstimating that I will possibly get my van in the fall, but that is part of the update here. So maybe I'll get it my van sooner. And so I'll want things right away, like probably the roof vent, some solar panels. Except I don't know, I want a pretty robust, beefy system. So maybe I'll just use my existing solar panels temporarily. And then other things I will probably want right away are a heater, and I'm not going to cheap out on the heater, so I'm going to do the Webasto heater. Probably Webasto. Maybe I should do a fair shake and see how the S-Bar ones are, if that's how you pronounce them. But I am leaning more towards the Webasto. And then I actually think, so flooring, because I'll be camping out of it right away, I'm probably like 90% going to order some flooring. It's made by a company. They're called, I think, Bed Rugs. I think the website was Uplift Supply, and they have the floors already laser measured and cut out, and there's some channels in the floor and grooves, and so they already have those built into these flooring pieces. And the one I'm looking at is $300, and there have been quite a few YouTube videos that I've watched about people doing their floors, and some people have spent that much on the flooring, and they've spent all the time in measuring it out. And so $300, that is a lot of money, but maybe it's cheaper in the long run when you factor in I don't have to trace everything out and measure things. So I was wondering, I wasn't sure if more people are going to show up, but anybody who watches the replay, my exciting news is I have a build date for when my van is going to be built. So I'm very interested in the timeline of how things are going to happen. Like I said, I think I'll get my van in the fall. I ordered my van, if you remember from my video, I ordered my van on April 20th. And then you just wait until you get a build date. So I got my build date on May 23rd. I got an email from Ford stating when my build is supposed to start, and it's the week of July 1st. So less than a month. Less than a month. And there is somebody who was commenting on my videos who also ordered a van, and I'm going to shout him out. He is starting his own channel for his van. His channel is going to be Nomadic Pride. So if you see him in the comments, he is somebody else. If you're interested in this van stuff, that you can go and check out his channel. I don't think he's posted anything yet. He just started it. But Nomadic Pride, he's ordering a van. He ordered his, I think it was April 3rd. And and he emailed me. So we've been communicating quite a bit back and forth. And it's exciting because he kind of has the inside scoop about the timeline because he's ahead of me in the schedule. So I won't share all of his good news, but I think things based on what he tells me with his build and what his dealership has been telling him. I don't know what state he's in. I wonder what state he is in. So Nomadic Pride, if you watch this, I'm curious as to what state you're in. I meant to ask you that. But I don't know. Maybe I could get my van in July or August. Uh, just basing my progress on what his progress has been. So we'll see about that. Let me see here. Yeah. Um, so we might have some van camping videos coming up here soon. I'm so excited. Like I'm super excited. I know exactly what certain things I know what I'm going to do in the van. What sound ending I'm going to use is the same I've used in what I used in my Mazda. Uh, I know I'm going to use the 3M Insulate for insulation. I'm just going to do that. The flooring, I'm going to put some sound deadening there, but I'm probably just going to do that flooring like I talked about because it'll be a good, for me to get in there. I don't want to get it dirty right away. I want to get that floor laid down so that camping with Ace and hopefully Lila too. Lila's a better camper than Ace. I'll have it nice and covered. So, right now, what I've been doing, there's going to be a video possibly out tomorrow, but it'll be this week, about a platform bed I built in a minivan. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. I've never built a bed for a minivan, so you'll have to find out why I built a platform bed for a minivan. And right now I did go on a camping trip with my car completely gutted. I just threw the platform bed thing in there and went with Ace and decided that I only needed one night of that to know that I am going to now just be building out my CX5 with the extruded aluminum. So I have an idea in mind and I was gonna draw it out. I was gonna even learn SketchUp, but I'm just so exhausted learning different programs and things, and maybe I should learn SketchUp with the new van. But I plan on doing like Humble Road did, because it's different. It's totally different on a computer screen versus in real life. I'm gonna do like Humble Road did. If you haven't seen that YouTube channel and you like van build videos, check him out because he uses extruded aluminum and that's how I found him. But he builds life-size templates using 1x1 pieces of wood and cardboard. So I think I would go that route. I just don't want to overcomplicate things and yada yada yada. So anyway, right now I am currently in the first stages of cutting up extruded aluminum and fitting them in my car, and that's what I'll be doing after this video is after this live stream ends. I'll head out to go do that because it's good. It's kind of good for me to rebuild my setup because I'm learning, like, I'm doing more advanced things than I did with my fridge module out of extruded aluminum. Like I'm tapping holes, I'm cutting different angles, drilling into my car. So I'm learning that there's tools that I need, tools that are quite really not working the way I expected. And so I've been, while I would really like to order van items, I've been needing to buy actual tools and things. So I gotta go to Home Depot after this and get a couple things, hoping that they'll work better than what I have. And then go over and cut some more extruded aluminum for the build. So So yeah, I have a platform bed video coming up, and then I have a camping trip video coming up. Hopefully, it should be pretty entertaining. And then I want to get my current setup built as quickly as possible to get out and do some more camping with Mr. Ace, and hopefully add Lila in there as well, because I'm not gonna like do the whole SketchUp thing right now. And I was gonna build the templates out of the one by ones, but I decided that if by chance I end up getting my van sooner than I expected, I don't want to spend a whole lot of time learning a program, building in SketchUp. I just want to have it built and use it, and try new attachments and things with the extruded aluminum. So, yeah, everybody's pretty quiet out there. We still have 4 people. I think one of them is me, so we have 3 people. Yeah. Uh, but hopefully, my longtime viewers like Andy and Tess, maybe you'll be interested in the van stuff. I would imagine you will be, since I think you guys liked my camping videos, but that's just what I'm gonna really zero in on this channel. It's just like camping, outdoors things, and go from there. So 17 minutes. This might be my shortest live stream video ever, unless other people come in here and interact with me. It's kind of hard to just talk to myself. So yeah, what's been going on in your guys' world? Anything exciting? No? Okay, let me refresh this, make sure I'm not missing anything. Refresh home for watching. Let me open this. Okay. Is there anything else that I can think of that I wanted to share? So we've got, it took what, just about a month from the date that I ordered my van to getting a build date. And then that's going to happen here in just like 3 weeks. And then what Nomadic Pride explained to me is that they gather all the components and accessories and build out the van, and it's not on the assembly line for it's on the assembly line for about a week, I guess. So month. So things are so I guess that's what's happening right now, is they're gathering all the components and things to build out this van. What are we at? What's the date today? Oh yeah. So 3 weeks, about 3 weeks is when we'll start on the build progress. But in the meantime, you have those couple videos coming out, and then I'll have a video about my new extruded aluminum build, and I am going to do kind of like an extruded aluminum 101. Come on. And hopefully people are interested in that. And I'd love to know what you guys would like to see. If there's locations that you have in mind for me to go camping, what would you like to see more of? Cooking? People tend to like cooking videos, something that I don't. I do like cooking outdoors more than indoors, so if you guys like that. Is my chat not working? Is my chat working? People just aren't chatting. I mean, that's cool. I have 2 people watching, one of which is probably me. Anywho, we'll just go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys who were able to make it. Just kind of short notice. I may try to do some more live streams a little bit more regularly, a little bit. And anybody who watches the replay, thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear what your ideas are on, I don't know if you guys are familiar with van builds, ordering things ahead of time, like the roof fan and the heater, because that heater it's like over $1,000, and I definitely want that in the winter. I prefer actually to go camping in the winter. Well, it's what I tend to do most of. But not having a heater does make it difficult. So anyway, well, thank you to the people who chimed in and said hello. Thank you for being here. Eve, thank you for coming. Hopefully you'll stay tuned for other ones. And I'm going to head out to Home Depot now. So stay tuned for the upcoming videos. And I'll see you in my next live stream.